Hey guys, Figurecraft here, and today we finally got another package in the mail. And this right here contains my next Play Earth's Kai figure. So, I'm going to get my X-Acto blade. I'm going to cut the box, get it open. Alright. So, there's our packing slip. Oh man, there it is. What's in here is basically the first class soldier, Zack. I've already got the second class. Now we've got the first class. And that's all that's in the box. Set the packing slip in there for later. Now we got no tape. Huh, they easy tape them. Okay. Alright. Oh, yes. Finally. We have the Zack soldier. First class from the Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion. I still have not played that game yet. I want to get it for the Switch and play it. Open it up. Oh, yeah, that's a good display of him. He ain't got nothing to read about him, though. There's the open display window with the figure in the package. Where is the sticker of... There it is. There's the sticker of authenticity. There's the top of his box. The bottom of his box. So I'll go ahead and get the blade. I'm going to cut down the top of his box to get him open. Alright, pull this open, pull this flap up, and pull out the figure. And there's his instructions in the pack. So, Zack's instructions. Same as Cloud. Okay, yeah. Most likely we'll have to heat up the hands to get the sword into the hands. But we'll look at the second pack behind first. So our second pack behind first, we got the stand, the Play Earth's Kai stand. So we've got that. Now, hang on a minute, I gotta go grab my X-Acto blade because I know for a fact I'm probably gonna have to cut some plastic off. Alright, I got the X-Acto blade. Alrighty then. So, let's work on getting the figure himself open now. That. And lift. Set that to the side. Alrighty. We'll look at the Buster Sword first. So the Buster Sword is just like Cloud's Buster Sword. Only this one's a whole lot more cleaner and not no wear, tear, and rust on it. Basically because, you know, the storyline of, I'm not going to ruin it for anybody, but you know the storyline. If you played the game, like you have to play Crisis Core to understand the full storyline of the Buster Sword. But if you've played it, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, there's the detail in the Buster Sword. Let's look at his hands. I get the sword back in the right way. There we go. So, his hands. We have a pair of grip hands, different pairs of grip hands. So we've got those. We have a pair of relaxed hands and more relaxed hands. We have this thing that stabs in his back, just like with the Cloud version 2 figure. That way he can hold the Buster Sword on his back. And then the Zack figure himself is covered in plastic like I thought he would be. So let's see if I can get him out of here. Leave that in there, leave that in there. Okay. We have plastic like crazy all over Zack, and of course we got a plastic around his neck, which you all know how I feel about the plastics. I don't like them. So I'm going to focus on the neck first. Not taking off the head, because I do not like taking off the head on Play With Kai figures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to nick the plastic. What I mean by that is I'm going to split the plastic with an X-Acto blade. Then I'm going to pull on the plastic to pull it in two. If it works. Sometimes it won't work. And this is unfortunately one of the ones that did not work. Alright, let me take a closer look at this. Okay, try again. I really hate that they put plastic in these things. It's like they want to force you to take the head off. Got it. Tell you what, that was hard. Okay. So the plastic around his neck is off. Now we just got to do the plastic under his shoulder pads. Which are these a whole arm joint? See there. Yeah, they're a whole arm joint. Try my best to rip the plastic. Here we go. Come on. Hang on a minute, y'all. They've got it stuffed all the way up in his arm. Good grief almighty, Square Enix, why do you do this? Okay. I got that one out. I'm going to work on getting the other one out too, because if not, we're going to have problems. Fix that one back. Yep, we're going to have problems out of this one too. Come on. Yep, this one's going to put up a fight, y'all. Why they put plastic in these joints for? There we go. Got that one out. It's beyond me. Okay, so that's the plastic. Oh, dear God, we got plastic around the waist. Fix your legs in a minute. I gotta work on getting this plastic out of the waist. Now I'm not taking his body apart to do that. So same thing as last time, X-Acto blade, and hopefully it works. Which that ripped. Why did they do this? This creates a big problem for us, the collector. They've got this one stuffed good. I'd be lucky if I can even get that out. They've got it stuffed all the way in his pants and everything. They want me to pull his body into. Good grief almighty, Square Enix. There we go. Okay, that one was an extremely hard one to get out. But I got it out. But it was extremely hard. Fix his feet. Fix his arm or his hand. Okay, fix the other hand. Give me a few seconds here. There we go. Alrighty then. Wow. This sack looks spot on like he does in the game. I like that. Okay then. We got all that plastic off of him finally. So I'm going to put the X-Acto blade up. Alright. Here is the Zack figure. And here's the detail in Zack's face. You can see that we're spot on with the game. So articulation wise, his head can look up and down. His neck can go side to side, or his head can go side to side. He can turn, but not by much because of all of this hair of his. He's also got a ball joint in the neck, down inside of the sweater. These right here rotate the pommels or the shoulder pads, whatever you want to call them. Or pauldrons, that's it, pauldrons. The pauldrons or the shoulder pads, whatever you want to call them. And his arms can go up about that much. He has swivel right here at the top where the bicep is. Or, where the beginning of the shoulder is. He can go down. He's got the butterfly joints. His arms can go forward and back. He's got the double jointed elbows. He has the hinges in the wrist. He has swivels in the wrist. Up here at the chest, he's got a joint, where he swivels there. He'll rock back and forth, but he seems stuck right now where he's new. So let me see if I can try to get it. Yeah, it's where he's new. I'm not going to play with it, too much because I don't want to overstress him. But yeah, it's where he's new, basically. And he's got rockage in the waist down there. He's got swivels. It's all new, so mine's, stiff as I don't know what. So I'm not going to play around with that too much because I don't want to break him. I just caught him. He's got ratchet joints in the legs. He can go up about that much. Back about that much, hindered because of the pants back here. Okay. And somewhere, I think it's right there. He's got swivels right here. You can see where they are, but they don't want to turn on mine because he's new. And I'm not going to force that. He has double jointed knees. He has hinges in the ankles. He's also got swivels in the feet. And we're back to toe points. We finally got another figure that's got toe points. Got something stuck in his boot right there. I'll get it out later. But yeah, this is a pretty good figure. Get him straightened up. There we go. You can stand up more. And right there is the new Zack figure. And we'll get his Buster Sword and set it beside of him. Because I ain't about ready to fight with this thing and getting it in his hand. That's going to take, hot water and stuff. I'll just set it up on his arm. But there we go. There is the Zack Fair figure from Soldier First Class. Now I've got the younger version of Zack and the older version of Zack, which is awesome. And then we've got the switchable hands. Let me see here. Has to be that hand. Right, here's the pose that I'm thinking about going for on mine when I put him in the glass case. So I'd have to get that hand. Let me see here. That's this one. Whoa. That's this one. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a pain to get that. Well, hang on a minute. Hey! It's actually easier. It's not like a really stiff hand like Cloud's is. Why couldn't they do that for Cloud? That would have been so much easier. Well, hang on a minute here, y'all. We'll get him set for the pose then. You see, he's got to have his arm up about like that. Got to have the arm out about like that. The only question is, though, how easy will it be to switch out the hand? That's what you got to worry about because these wrist pegs. Oh, yes, it's easy. Now, let me see if I can get Zack standing. And I've got to put his arm. His arm is up far enough, ain't it? Okay. Hang on a minute, something's off here. I don't think this is far enough. Hang on. I think his wrist needs to be turned. Okay, camera. Well. Ow, your hair is sharp, buddy. Okay. Let's put that down. Oh, not really sure how that's going to work. I can't get it to do exactly, 100% like the picture. Because this sword is just too long. It'd have to be a thing where his arm has to be up higher. I can't quite 100% get it like the picture. You can see right here, I'm touching. I'm going to have to put his arm back. Put it on his hip right there. I'll just change one hand for right now, and I'll change the other hand later. But there you go. There is the Zack Fair figure. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope y'all are doing safe during these troublesome times. And you all have a blessed one. And when I come back, we'll be doing some more of the build of the Titanic. But until then, y'all have a blessed one. And goodbye.